welcome to Granny Shifting. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Fabian.
And 3 episodes in a row, Fabian is joining us.
Yes.
Yeah, man, we're cruising through this.
I'm psyched.
Let me ask you this.
Sure.
Since you're on here. How would you rate this movie in your list of 9 Fast and Furious?
This is definitely number 2 for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
Number 1 being the first one.
Original is definitely number 1. Tokyo Drift is number 2.
See, and that's what me and Jason were very similar. Like, we both really enjoyed this movie.
Yeah.
Something about splitting it up minute by minute has kind of ruined it a little bit for us.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, you're sick of it.
Yeah, but like I think it's mostly Sean. It's just Sean that we don't like a lot. Like the more we like dissect his little like remarks and his eye movements and like this guy's annoying.
I really don't like his body hair, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, like there's so much hair around each nipple.
And
it's like
the nipples themselves are horrible.
Yeah, by far the worst nipples I've seen in this movie.
I don't ever like want to body shame somebody, but he is the one that I would body shame. Not Lizzo, not I don't know, Snoop Dogg. No. It would be him.
Right.
Sean Boswell.
That's not Sean Boswell.
What's his name?
Sean. No.
Boswell.
Wait, in the movie is Sean Boswell?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Lucas Black is his name.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Your nipples are weird, Luke.
You want to shame the character or the actor? You want Sean Boswell to be shamed?
Yeah, you know what? I'll shame Sean because then it's not like actually
right. It doesn't actually hurt.
It doesn't count.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Like celebrities don't read the comments and they're like, "Oh, that hurts my feelings." Someone didn't like a character that I played.
Right.
I won't be offended by that at all.
This guy hates Sean's nipples. What a loser.
Me too, Fabian 6'9", 420.
Yep.
All right. So, would your screen name be Fabian 6'9", 420, or would it be Bama Boy?
It'd definitely be Bama Boy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
100%.
No, you're from South Carolina. SoCar.
Yeah, I mean, I've
Azúcar.
Yeah, azúcar.
Azúcar.
Carolina del Sur.
I would say Carolina del Sur.
Del Sur.
Anyways.
So would everyone in South Carolina.
What's Carolina del Sur?
Carolina del Sur.
How about your dad is Viper? Del Sur.
Oh, man.
All right, jumping back into the minute.
Right.
We get they're doing the downhill tandem.
Yep.
Oh, Sean takes the lead. So here's the thing. This movie focuses so much on drifting being a race.
Yes.
That is one thing that constantly annoys Jason, I know.
Yeah.
Because drifting is not a race.
It's not. Yeah. Not at all. I think it's, I mean, I don't know. I think it's very, I think it would be cool if they made it a race. I think it would be a lot. Well, I don't want to say it would be a lot more competitive. It would give like a different edge to things. Though
people
like,
be smacking each other all the time.
Oh yeah, people be pushing that line so much harder to gain like, a lead on people. But I mean, it is a really cool sport. It's definitely not a who makes it to the line first kind of race. It's
very confusing to me.
It's very technical.
It's like just judges, like it's like opinions. Like there's not like actual points you can score.
I feel the same exact way as you do because, I'll watch a race and some guy will go, oh, he came really close to that clipping zone.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, look at them closing the gap, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, well, where did you get that score from, though?
Well, what's this based off of?
Yeah, it is, though. I feel like it's 100% based off of opinion.
The guy's like, I had a bad cheese sandwich for lunch and... It's just this Red Bull isn't hitting the spot right now.
So you get a 2.
Why isn't this event sponsored by Nas?
Reese Millen, you suck. My stomach hurts.
Yeah. Jeff Gordon, you're awful.
Do it for Dale.
Raise Hale. What is
Praise Dale.
Praise Dale.
Yep.
All right. So we get this transition. I was going to say cool transition, but I don't like to lie. So...
wait, which transition? When he leads?
He gets into the lead, and
Right.
then you're looking at the steering wheel. He's got 2 hands on the steering wheel.
Yep.
9 and 3. Disobeying so many rules.
Right.
Now, do drifters often double hand the steering wheel?
I mean,
Or you're not sure? I'm like trying to think back to the Ken Block, Travis Pastrana videos
I think they
watched.
do.
So
I
they
think
take
they
a
do.
hand off with their left hand still on the side of the wheel to
Right.
grab the e-brake.
Correct.
Do they like lock it in, or do they have to hold it?
So you're like a hand,
Like I'm picturing like a high, like spring loaded,
right? Like a hydraulic e-brake.
I guess.
Yeah. So basically, you're holding that just like you would your e-brake on your car, like your
Okay.
handle e-brake.
So it doesn't like stay on.
No.
Like they're not just like hitting it back. They're
No,
holding
not at all. It's still hydraulic. It has its own like master cylinder to apply
Okay.
pressure and stuff like that.
I guess you would want both hands to try and keep control. 'Cause it'd
Yeah,
be hard
I
with-
would think so. Yeah, I mean, the suspension on those cars is a lot harder than anything that we're used to, kind of thing. So I feel, and those tracks are really bumpy. So
Yeah.
nothing is perfectly smooth in those races. So I feel like they have a hand on their shifter or a hand on their e-brake.
so much to think about with the shifting and the braking
It's
and
a
the
lot, man.
clutching and the
Yeah.
and trying to maintain the proper amount. Like
Yep.
you can try to keep the same throttle or whatever you need to do, adjust the throttle.
Mm-hmm.
But then if like you're at the wrong gear,
Right.
it's like, oh, I should be in third and I'm in fourth, so I
Exactly.
can't maintain this speed, and like it just messes everything up.
Well, you got to remember those guys' cars are like fully custom. The gear sets and everything are totally custom and interchangeable within a couple minutes kind of thing. And a lot of those guys are just slamming into third because, I mean, think about how much horsepower they're
Right.
putting down.
Yeah,
Matt Field's Corvette is putting down 1,000 horsepower this year.
that's crazy.
Last year, he was 250 horsepower less. So, like, things are ramping up for
Yeah.
sure. But
That's so
yeah, I
wild.
mean, think about it. 1,000 horsepower in third gear, you're gonna slam through tires.
But whenever I see two people, whenever I see a person with 2 hands on the wheel,
Yeah.
I'm like, is this my grandma? Like,
This makes me feel like he's scared for his life, honestly.
yeah.
Like he's just white knuckling that wheel.
yeah,
Yeah,
nothing looks comfortable about how he has it. So he quickly jerks the wheel
right. He
And-
does a Scandinavian flick.
right. I could tell. And it switches where now we've moved from the training zone to the
Yeah, he's
airport.
in a strip of traffic,
Right.
like a very commonly used highway, expressway, it seems.
Yeah. What's 40 kilometers an hour?
Now, I'm going to say that's the name of the highway,
Okay.
is 40. He's on Highway 40.
Okay. Very digital.
Yeah,
Visual.
100%.
Yeah. Very CGI.
Yeah,
Um,
terrible.
But we get this awesome drift. In 2003, we see this awesome drift of this. I mean, it's like what everybody dreams of when they're like getting off a highway. They're like,
Absolutely.
I'm definitely going too fast.
Yeah.
And it's just a super long single drift.
This is what upsets me. And it's not that he's correcting the steering wheel. It's that he's not correcting the steering wheel. When you see him,
Right.
he's slammed over on the right side of the seat and his hands are just fixed on the wheel. Like he just managed to enter this express exit ramp
Right.
at the perfect speed with the perfect amount of throttle at the perfect angle. There's no
And he
corrections
can
being
keep
made.
going that fast.
And he's just, absolutely zoned into it.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here, dude.
This scene right here. Like,
I do love this shot. I mean,
Yeah.
this is an amazing, like, well thought out shot. Just the lighting, the bridge in the background, the landscape of everything. I just think this is super cool. This is a poster that everybody would
Yeah.
have on their wall,
the CGI isn't great, but it's actually not horrible compared to like
Too
Fast,
Too Furious?
the race
my
with like the Evo and the Camaro.
It was horrible,
Yeah,
but
this is-
this definitely reminds me of that same CGI.
Yeah.
Like, we were doing really cool, amazing stuff in 2003 with movies.
This is 6.
Oh, is this 6?
Yeah, 2006.
Okay. So
Too Fast was 03.
even cooler, and you're going to tell me you couldn't have gotten like any one of the stunt guys to actually pull this off. Like they pulled off going around the exit ramp or the garage, the parking garage when they spiraled up to the roof of the parking garage. They did that for real. Okay. And then years later, a couple of drifters with 350Zs did the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And they did the same thing. It got released on YouTube. So you're telling me, with all the money that you paid into professional drivers with this,
you couldn't.
One of those guys couldn't get an actual shot of this.
Yeah, that would have been really cool, though.
Yeah.
What else was coming out in 2006? 2009 was Avatar.
Right.
So this was only 3 years before that. Think of the CGI with Avatar.
Exactly. Now,
but that was like a $1 billion movie or something.
Exactly. And technology does like change very quickly.
Right.
So,
anyways, I'm not sure this was a high budget movie. I wonder what the budget was, but there's no way to find out, unfortunately.
So I would say, okay, so just from what I know about how they filmed this movie and the people that they used to bring in like influence, like true street influence to this movie, I would say that this was not a big budget film, man.
I don't think it could be. Yeah.
I mean, Fast and Furious was only 2 movies in at this point. Paul Walker's not in this one. Neither is the rest of the team. And I don't know. I think people were really excited for this movie, but I don't think Universal was giving out like huge amounts of money to make this.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's keep cruising. So now he switches from highway drifting to garage drifting, and we see him racing against a 350. Had we seen the 350 before? The 350 before?
We've seen this 350 before, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I couldn't remember if we saw more moto drift before.
Well, I can't remember for sure. Have we gotten to the point where he takes Neela out on that date?
No.
Okay, because we definitely see it then. Or the 3, yeah. We definitely see it then. So actually, maybe we haven't got a good look.
I don't think we know that that's Morimoto's 350. But knowing that it is, we know there's a lot at stake. It's a 74 Supra against a 86 Corolla.
So it's an 86 Corolla against a 72 Skyline.
Oh. What did I say?
I don't know. I stopped.
I said 74 Supra. What is this car here?
That looks like a 200 SX to me.
Oh, okay. I almost thought it was the A86.
A86.
Yeah. But no, I guess, are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. But that does look like a 200 SX to me. The reason that I say that is because my brother had a red one. And in the other corner is an R32.
Okay. This here.
Yep.
Are you sure? That looks a lot like a...
You know what? I'm going to look it up on my phone right now. What the rear end of a 200 SX.
I'm sure you're right.
Rear end.
What's the... Oh, S15 is what I was going to say. The lights look like an S15.
Oh.
But I don't know them as well as you, I'm sure.
So that's a set of 200 SX taillights. That is kind of what it looks like to me, man. Let me see here.
What year do you think that is? Like a 80 something?
Yeah, absolutely. Like
first gen 200 SX.
It would be It would be like that red one.
87.
Okay.
Let's see. We're looking up what a 1987 200 SX looks like.
From the booty.
No, it's
but
definitely...
that's the trunk. This is the hatch.
Okay.
And the car that was in the scene was definitely a hatch.
You're right. You're exactly right.
Oh, we're so close. Right there. How about that white one?
All right. Now back to the movie.
Yep.
Let's take a peek. No.
You don't think so?
No.
I think you're right. The spoiler's all wrong. I don't know. The size of that rear window.
Yeah.
And how this comes back to the corner.
Yeah, that's spoiler. But it looks too slanted.
I'm
telling you, it's an A86.
You could be right. Oh, here's a good angle right here. That's almost a very similar angle. But again, the spoiler is off.
Yeah.
So I think you might be right.
What I guess they're 86s.
Yeah, look up like a Hachi.
Hachi?
Yeah.
Try this.
Yeah, I think you're right. It is.
Like, could it be the one that they're wagering?
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea, actually. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, look at the bulbing head.
Yep.
Or the bulbing taillights.
Yep.
Bulbous taillights.
Bulbous taillights.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Yep. I think you're right.
All right, so if that's the one, there should be what was it? 70 Skyline.
Yeah.
I mean, that's too new. So
Yes,
maybe it's parked
for sure.
beside this one?
Maybe.
Let's keep a wary eye out for it.
Nope. Nothing parked near it.
No. But
I
we
do
see
love how they make just a gentleman's wager on a couple of cars.
Yes.
That are honestly like JDM classics.
I wouldn't have ever said that Skylines were that old.
Really?
Ever.
Oh, yeah.
I would have said 80s was the first. 72?
2. There you go. Boom. The Hakosuka.
That looks like a E30.
You've seen this before.
Is this what Brian drives later?
You got it. Bingo.
The blue one? Is it blue?
No, it's silver.
It is?
It is. It's silver. It's a
I'm
silver.
pretty sure something different then.
Yeah.
Later when Brian's in, is it Fast 5?
It's
And he drives like a
Fast-
blue one with white stripes, doesn't he?
No. Not the old one like that. The old one that he drives, it's either black or silver.
I think it's 5. Yeah, this is what
Oh
I'm
no,
picturing.
that's not.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not a Skyline. That's
it's a Ford Escort?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I didn't know what it was. But.
Yeah.
All right. Brian O'Connor Skyline. Which movie was it?
I think it was Fast 5.
Try 6.
Oh, same movies. Or same pictures.
Could it be 4? When they're in Mexico?
No. Type in. Okay, go back to Brian O'Connor.
Okay. This
And-
is such good podcast.
Yeah, right. And then type in HAKOSUKA. So it was black.
Okay, so here it is.
Yep.
What movie is this? It looks like
That is
Rio?
the Brazilian one. Yeah.
okay.
Absolutely.
So that's 5.
Yeah. And that's a 71.
That is sweet looking.
They're-
Wait, that's Nissan. They're the ones.
Yeah.
Is that the other one that has the 200
Yeah, like Datsun,
Z
Nissan,
or whatever it is?
Yeah, used
that
to
has the mirrors up here.
the fender mounted mirrors.
Yeah.
Actually, that's like a really big thing in Japan. I don't understand like
It's a cool car. It's a very
Yeah.
cool car.
I've always wanted one of these. You know how much these things are going for? They're
180,000.
more.
Really?
Yeah, that's what the R34s are going for now.
That's crazy.
It's like 180 grand, 200 grand.
What's always wild to me in this movie is how we're looking at this picture from another movie of Therese Gibson between a Mustang and the blue Escort, just midair. He's about to land on a car. There's so much landing on cars from high heights in these movies.
Yeah.
And then
Nobody has
Giselle can't fall 6 feet onto
Okay.
blacktop and survive.
Right.
Like the stuff that they survive is crazy.
She's very frail little girl, dude.
She was in the army, possibly.
Maybe.
All right, we're at 37 seconds. This minute's getting out of hand.
Neela's wowed.
Yeah, because Sean comes
Yeah.
up the ramp first. They do the
Right.
the racing in the parking lot.
She's so happy to see he's winning
Yeah, the wins in her
or
face.
that he's won.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then he starts
not anyone close to Lucas Black.
he starts doing donuts in celebration.
So this is a rear-wheel drive
Evo.
Evo. They came in rear-wheel drive. You said earlier.
No.
Oh,
They didn't come in rear-wheel drive.
No. I mean, it was an option or just
Nope.
this movie.
Nope. Yeah, this movie made a special rear-wheel drive Evo.
That's interesting. And yeah, he's doing donuts, and Morimoto comes up the ramp, not even drifting, just driving up the ramp.
Super upset.
Which is pretty interesting because Sean couldn't even do that at the beginning of the movie.
It was
He's
like he
riding
just
the edge.
Gave up,
Right.
As soon as Sean went up the ramp, he just kind of killed the throttle and just rolled up it,
Well, at some point you just lost.
Right, absolutely.
You can't pass someone going up the ramp.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
He's pretty upset. He's screaming at his steering wheel.
Yep.
He doesn't look too mature.
Banging it. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
Have you ever done this? Screamed as loud as you could at your windshield?
No, never. Never.
Yeah, me neither. I don't do that every morning before work.
Like as soon as you roll.
Let me pause this. We got a crazy stuff happening in the background.
These are two Scion XBs, buddy. Or in Japan, as they're called, BBs.
Really?
Yeah.
So the Japanese word for X is B, but the Japanese word for B is also B.
I don't think that's true.
All right, so we got two signs in the background. The one is completely, they're both completely enclosed at the trunk.
Yeah.
The one just has a bunch of speakers.
Yep. And TVs.
And a capacitor. Yeah, some sideways monitors.
Yep.
Where do those go when they want to close it?
I'm guessing they tilt in some kind of Best Buy Circuit City fashion.
Like, hey, what time's the meet tonight? Well, it's at 9. Well, we should get there about 7 to start setting up.
Yeah, so we can run power cords and connect the Xbox.
Don't forget the JVC monitors, okay? And bring the Radio Shack gold tipped cables because I don't want to have some sort of corrosion issue.
Bingo, exactly.
Yeah, if it
we
rains.
We don't want what happened last week to happen again.
Yeah, DK was pissed. And then there's a second one that has a giant TV, and I don't know what else, a PlayStation 2 maybe hooked up to.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but
in the foreground, that's all in the background, believe it or not. In the foreground, we see DK walking towards Han or somebody.
Past his gang.
Yeah. And he's handing Han a set of keys.
That's right.
It's what it looks like to us.
Right.
The minute has ended, but it looks like he's going to give him a set of keys.
Definitely.
Oh, he flipped them in his hand.
Yeah, he
did.
rolled them over his finger and dropped them into Han's hand.
Yeah, which is for the 72.
Skyline.
Wait, which one has the Skyline? Which one has the Corolla?
So, DK...
Do you remember?
Oh,
like,
you know
only
what?
if you put up that 72 Skyline. I think Han took the Corolla.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. Yeah, because he says he very quickly is like, done.
Right. I would like to see that scene again. I would like to see the baby.
Put up the 72 Skyline.
Oh, there I got a shot of the nips.
Not the Sean nips.
Oh, right there it was.
Yep.
All right, so we're back. We've reversed back to the scene where they're talking about Han or
Sean's first race.
Right.
Like where his first real race is going to be.
Right.
Or who it's going to be against, I should say.
And Morimoto's bad mouthing Sean.
Right.
What is it is right after this, right? Where they talk about what vehicles are going to bet.
Yeah, it's right after this.
We're in minute 38.
Yeah, ready to lose another car, Han?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready to take that 86 Corolla off your hands.
Yep.
So
Han has the Skyline.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting.
Which wouldn't it be kind of funny if like somehow in the movies it circled back that his Skyline is the one that Brian is driving in Rio?
That would be really cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Right?
I am surprised. I'm actually surprised how much they tied in the other movies to this one so well. Watching this one slowly, I can see like they put a lot of emphasis on this movie when they brought Han's character back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or when they brought Han's character, back.
Yeah.
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 Because
Absolutely.
like a lot of the him and Giselle coming here
Mhm.
and the lines they use, and he's like, I have plenty of money. What I need is like people I can trust.
Right.
Because ever since he left his crew with Tyrese and Brian and Vin and
Right.
Ludacris, he doesn't have that anymore.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, even like going off what you're saying, even in the last, what was it, Fast 9,
Yeah.
when they go looking for Han,
Right.
they bring back that line that he said that Japan is his Mexico.
Right,
And they
yes.
see that Mexican flag up in the window and locate
Right.
where he's at.
That's right. I forgot because he just said that a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. He's like talking about, have you ever seen those old westerns where they're making a run for the border?
Exactly. Yeah. So that's, I mean, a pretty good pickup there.
Yeah. They did well at tying them together.
Right. I think it's really funny how weird DK's little crew of follower wannabes look, like how much they stand out from the rest of the crowd. Plus, like DK's always got his hair done. Yeah, he's the Justin Timberlake of Japan.
Yeah.
You know, and then
they're all just wearing like muted like grays and greens and grays.
Right, yeah. They're like his little foot soldiers.
Right.
With like super punked out hair. Like the one has like a mask of like makeup on her face.
Yeah, these were the girls that we saw earlier that like whited out their eyes.
Yeah.
Like it's like white across the eyes.
It's legitimately like a Batman and Robin mask.
Right.
Like in white makeup.
Yes. So cool.
Do you think they do that like in the tanning bed?
Like just cover there.
They're like, you know, here in the US they give you like those tiny little eye goggle things.
To like pin the tail on the donkey blindfolds.
Right, exactly. And then over in Japan, they give them like full masks around their eyes.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
So like maybe they didn't even mean to do that. They just came out of the tanning.
It's an accident.
Yeah,
but if the right person does it, it's cool.
Right, exactly. Oh, You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
After this movie, white masks got real popular in Japan.
Yeah. No, that all makes sense. But that's where the minute ends. And that's the end of minute 58.
All right.
Any final thoughts?
No, I'm good with where we're at. I think we covered a good bit of nonsense in this.
Yeah. We're at 3 episodes. Just so everyone knows, we've recorded 3 episodes, and we're at 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Nice.
What's the average there? 37 minutes per episode.
I don't do numbers.
No, it's 33.3 minutes.
Yes.
What's 0.3 minutes? Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Fabian.
And always remember,
winning is winning.
Nice. You got it. You're like a pro at that now.
Yeah.